studio, my friend Pastor Bruce Farr and my friend Stan Smith, both of them quality gentlemen who are doing great work in this community to help make Indianapolis better. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here with us. I'm glad you're here. And as you are here, I want us to begin just kind of talk about some of the things you're doing. We've touched on some of this in another broadcast a few weeks ago. We want to come back and hit it again to talk about what you're doing, starting kind of in the Martindale Brightwood community, but for the entire Indianapolis community, and the work that you all are doing. What's going on? Why do we need to be talking about this? I know why, but why do we need to be talking about this? And what does our community need to know about the work you brothers have been doing along with your whole team?
Sure. I'm involved with Community Resurrection Partnership. And what we do is we do community engagement. We seek to get out in the community, engage our residents, get to know them. We want to know what's important to them, what do they want to see changed, and how can we come alongside them to help make that happen.
Okay.
So we call them faith walks, but they're really community engagement. We try to provide them with resources. People that have expired licenses, we try to connect them to programs that can help them make payments to get their license back. People that are looking for training, looking for job opportunities. We work with the CDC as well as the different other organizations in and throughout the city.
And the CDC is the Martindale Brightwood CDC. Just so
Yes.
people know, I want to make sure people know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just want to clarify.
Sure.
Everybody might not know what your CDC. And CDC is Community Development Corporation.
Absolutely.
So this is a partnership. Okay,
Yes,
go ahead. I'm
it
sorry,
is.
Pastor.
Not at all, but that's primarily what we do. And then as churches, we, of course, many times people's understanding of faith begins with meeting a need. So we first go out and rather talk to them about Jesus, we talked about what is your need? And then they ask us what churches we're from.
Okay.
So we didn't tell them what church we were from. They ask us. So I think that's when you're making an impact, is when people are asking you, where do you attend?
They aren't doing anything. They're not pastors, aren't saying nothing. They just preaching heaven and all that kind of stuff. You just said, we're out in the streets trying to meet needs. Now, you're not doing it so that you can get news coverage.
Absolutely.
You're not always blowing your own horn. We're bringing you in today because we're trying to help people to make connections. But you don't get the same publicity if this was a crime scene,
Right.
or if this was a drug deal gone bad, and then a bunch of pastors are out there trying to. And I'm not saying they shouldn't be doing that. I'm just saying they get the coverage because it's a crime scene.
Right.
You're out there where there is no crime scene. You're just out there saying, hey, look, what's happening? What would you say to the folks who are listening, who say, see, these pastors and churches, they ain't doing nothing. They don't use their buildings. They don't use they're not doing anything. They just building big buildings, making pastors millionaires. Pastors are taking all the money. How do you respond to that when you start talking about, we just walk through the neighborhood just to ask people, hey, how you doing? What do you need?
Absolutely. I say come and walk with us. Come alongside us and see what we're doing. And then take what we do back to your community, back to your area, because this model, we believe, is we've taken this model and we've shared it in different community associations in a couple of other different venues. One, it was in Illinois, another was in Tennessee. People are wanting to know how are churches coming together in their communities to address issues and concerns. So my response to that is come alongside of us and see what we're doing. And then it doesn't take a lot, but it does take time to get out there and be a part of it.